So my name is River, I'm a hunter, I'm an outdoorsman, and I'm also Clay Hayes' 2025 intern.
That's because the man behind the camera is our new intern, River. We hired River and he's gonna be sharing a lot of adventures this year. What he didn't know when he signed on was that there's an initiation that when you come to an alpine lake, you have to eat a fish eyeball. And I got 2 of them right here for him. So River, here you go, buddy.
Good calories. So that's right, I have moved out of my parents' place up in northern Idaho and moved down here to kind of north central Idaho. And I'm helping Clay film and edit for 2025. So Clay posted back earlier in 2025 that he was looking for an intern for this fall and kind of winter. And being somebody who loves the outdoors, loves filming and hunting, and has always watched Clay and loved his content, I thought, you know what, I'll just give it a shot. I'll try to apply. And I was lucky enough to be chosen as the 2025 intern. So I'm really excited about this opportunity because I want to learn as much as I can from Clay, from the outdoors, and from everybody we meet and hunt with, and from as many people as I can. So as the intern, my responsibilities are mainly filming and editing. So I'm very fortunate that I love both of those things, and it's been a blast so far. So I moved down here in mid-June, so it's been about a month. We're going into week 5 this next Monday, which is pretty crazy already. During that time, Clay and I have made 3 videos. We made a meat drying video pretty early on, then we made a longer bow building video, and then a longer kind of backcountry survival trip into a lake where we had a blast there too. So those are the 3 that we've made, but we're gonna be making a lot more as the season progresses. So I thought I would go over kind of my daily routine, what I do on a daily basis here, and some of my favorite parts as well in this video. Anything could kind of happen on any given day. Oftentimes we're filming all day, like if we're working on a bow build video, we'll spend 6 hours filming with Clay working on that. Other times I'm editing all day. I've sank a couple 6-hour days in already, which has been great. And sometimes it's a mix of both. Sometimes we're filming in the morning and then editing in the evening, kind of just whatever goes and however Clay wants to do it. So I mentioned a little bit ago that I'm very excited to learn, and I've already learned a ton, and I wanted to go over some of the things I've learned from Clay while being down here. The first is kind of just how to be a more efficient editor. I've edited my fair share of stuff with Adobe Premiere Pro, but Clay is a master editor. It's like watching like a professional painter paint when you see Clay edit. He knows all these tricks to make it easier on somebody. So I've really enjoyed seeing Clay edit and learning some of the tips and tricks that he uses on a daily basis that has actually helped me speed up my editing as well. So one of the other things that I've really enjoyed learning about is just about bows and bow building. Clay and I made that takedown bow build video, which was awesome, and I filmed all that and had a blast with that. But Clay also gave me the opportunity to actually make my own Osage bow. And so it's almost done. I just have some final sanding to do, but it pulls around 50 pounds at 25 inches, and it's been great. And I'm hoping that either this year or next, I can try to shoot a deer with it. I got a little bit of footage for making that bow, so we'll go ahead and show that. Well, it's coming along really nicely. I just tested her again, and she's pulling 55 at 25. So we've been doing great on this so far, and I'm just gonna keep tilling it away, just take little bits away, and get it down to somewhere around there, around 50.
What's your weight on that? There you go. You just gotta make it look pretty.
A little sanding, a little oil, and should be good to go. I wanted to go over some of my favorite parts as well. And the first just being that I've really enjoyed learning how to use Clay's gear, whether that be a computer or a camera. This camera is a lot nicer than the ones I've used in the past. And so just learning all the more advanced camera settings and how to shoot manual and just, those are some new things to me. And I've really enjoyed, learning that and getting more proficient as a filmer. I also really enjoy editing. That's a funny thing because a lot of people don't like it and a lot of people do. And I feel like it's either a hate or love relationship type of deal. I personally really love it. I like telling the story through the edit, and I like just kind of bringing that out in that way for people to watch. And so, yeah. I spent a lot of time editing while I've been down here so far, and I'm going to be spending a lot more time editing, but it's been good and I've learned a lot. And of course, one of my all-time favorite parts about being down here is that Clay has a 3D range here at his property. And so me and Fenn, his youngest son, have been shooting almost every day. We get really into it. We like to make a competition out of it. And I think last time the person that lost had to do 3 push-ups for every point down they were from the other person. So we had some fun with that. All right, so for every point down the bottom person or bottom 2 people get from the top person, you gotta do 3 sit-ups. So competing for stakes this time.
We had to do push-ups last time and I had to do 60.
Yeah, I only had to do 23.
Clay
Smoked us both.
Okay, I got 20.
You're gonna be doing some sit-ups, boy.
Well, I mean, sit-ups aren't like too hard to do, but
You trying to make it not that bad in your mind? That's good.
no, it's not.
It's good to have mental. You know.
It's not that bad.
It's not. I'll do it with you.
That would have been so good if I was aiming a little higher. My clicker didn't go off, but I got a good shot.
Dang, man, look at that.
I'm hitting the line of it. Should I be in the 12?
Yeah, what do you think? Should we give it to him?
We're all in the line.
What'd you get?
I got nothing.
Oh, that's a 10.
I have 55 points.
55. Dang.
10 just touched out of 10.
65, 65.
Now we're tied, and whatever I shoot is gonna put me down there.
Whew, 8 points ahead. Better.
Shot.
Last shot of the day.
All right, well, Fenn wants me to go first, so I gotta do 20. He's gotta do 60.
Yeah, you do them so I can watch the stuff.
What was final scores? Clay got 95.
I got 80.
I got 90. I got 90. He got 95, and then you got 80. So pretty good score, but gotta get to it. All right, Fenn's turn. And of course, the longer trips are a blast too. Clay and I actually just got back a couple days ago from a 3-day overnight backcountry kind of survival type of video. We hiked in about 8 miles to a lake. The mosquitoes were absolute hell, but we caught some fish and we still had a great time with Cedar and Clay out there. And yeah, just had a blast. One of the other things that I have really enjoyed while being down here is actually just being in this cabin. So Clay and Liz were very kind and they actually let me stay in their kind of guest cabin for the time that I'm gonna be down here. This place is stocked out. I feel super lucky to be in here. I was kind of thinking I'd be in a tent when I got the internship, but this is beyond my wildest dreams. So yeah, we'll do a little cabin tour here. So this is the cabin that I get to live in for the next 5 or so months. And it's a great setup in here. I've got kind of just a table here. I've got my computer as well as Clay's. I'm mainly editing his stuff on his computer. I've got a full kitchen, very fortunate to have that. Stove, fridge. The oven is currently not working, so I've been using this toaster oven. And so it's been fun to mess around with. And yeah, still got a Christmas tree up, but it makes a good night light. There's some great hunting stuff in here. Clay's got a couple bear hides, some bear skulls, a couple nice antlers. In here, I've got my bedroom. It's a pretty good setup. And yeah, just got a bed and got some extra stuff. Got a bathroom in here, but this is the cabin. You know, it's nothing huge. It's nothing small either, though. I'm very fortunate to be in here, and it's an amazing setup. Way more than I could have asked for. And this is what I get to call home for the next little while. So those are some of my favorite things about being down here. I am super stoked to be Clay Hayes' intern for 2025. We got some crazy hunts and some crazy videos planned, so I'm not gonna spoil anything, but let's just say I've never done a lot of the stuff we're gonna do, and it's gonna be a blast. So make sure to stay tuned on Clay's channel, as well as my channel, for any behind the scenes or other stuff like that. And yeah, as Clay likes to say, get off the couch, get your hands dirty, go play in the mud, and we'll see y'all. All right, have a great day.